What is going on, everyone? Good morning. Tim from Tierfaun Orbital. So today I would like to talk about an install commission that I completed on an SP Sabers low ground, right? This is a really, really nice hilt, full steel, polished steel body hilt. I feel as though the fingerprints are a little bit less on polished steel than they are on polished chrome. The other cool thing about polished steel is if you get any scratches on it, they will buff out, right? But anyhow, let's not talk about that. We are here to talk about the install on this hilt. It's been quite some time since I've done an install on a low ground, so I want to come into Fusion, talk about the chassis really quickly, and then we will come up top, do a quick demo, and then we will be on our way. All right, so let's come into Fusion. All right, so here we are. The chassis that I designed for the SP Sabers low ground. Tim, why is the middle of this chassis so bare? Well, stick around, I'll tell you. You'll find out. Why am I like this? So let's see at the bottom here. Let's see what we got. We've got a 28 millimeter speaker down here. So first of all, there's a lot of room on the inside of this hilt. Obviously, there's room to fully enclose a 28 millimeter speaker, right? So there's a fully enclosed 28 down here, all right? Making our way around the back. So here is the battery tray. Did something a little different with this chassis design. So typically with me, okay, this is just me, right? I like having my negative spring down towards the speaker. It's just a more natural feel to me to put your battery down in and put it in. I don't know why. I just like, there's no right way or wrong way to do that anyway, by the way. But anyhow, that's how I do it. But with this particular one, because of the space in the hilt, I've got the negative side up towards the emitter. The lip of the midsection or the control box section of this hilt is right here. So if I had my positive battery tab up here and tried to put my battery in, it wouldn't fit. So the only way I got away with doing that clearance-wise was putting the negative spring side up here. Okay, so that is our battery tray. We've got greebly work on both sides of the chassis. No crazy lights or anything going on the chassis here. However, up top, some light greebly work back here. And there's also an OLED, right? So plenty of room to put an OLED up top here. And that is where that resides. This midsection, so something unique to the low ground from SP Sabers is the fact that both the grip as well as the upper emitter section will unthread. And I like that about this hilt because it gives you an opportunity not only for a lot of install room, but like there's an opportunity to do like a crystal reveal up top in the up top section. So I do like that about this hilt. So this midsection essentially lives inside of the control box section of the hilt. We've got two tactile switches that are sitting in here. One is pointing this way and the other is pointing that way. And the reason for that is because the toggle switch in the control box of this hilt has a post. It's like a large rectangular post that pokes into the chassis itself. So it goes down into this channel, and as you hit that rocker switch, it will activate those two tactile switches. So that is why this midsection is bare. You will never see this. The chassis is a static chassis. It lives inside of that control box section, but you can get at it. You can get at both the emitter side as well as this battery compartment side by unthreading both of those parts, which is unique to this hilt. And I really like that. But that is it. That is the chassis for the low ground. Let's come up top. All right, so here it is, the low ground from SP Sabers. I've already taken the grip off of this hilt, but here it is. Okay, beautiful hilt, polished steel, feels really substantial in the hand. It's nice and heavy. It's nice and hefty. I need to slow down when I talk. Too much coffee this morning. So the chassis is here. Okay, so greebly work on both sides of that chassis. I chose to keep this chassis matte black. This is a Proffie board build. So here is your Proffie board. It will tuck up underneath the lip of the hilt, or lip of the chassis rather. And there are two forks in here that help to secure that Proffie board in place. So if you want to get at your Proffie board, you just slide it forward and pop it up. And then when you're done, slide it in and pull that Proffie board forward and it will just stay in place, right? Battery tray is here. So let's go ahead and put a battery in this guy. So the battery for this build is a protected button top 18650 battery. The negative side of that battery, you want to put up towards the emitter. Okay, so put that in your battery
this whole
tray.
operation was your idea.
So it's already on, obviously. There is a kill switch down in here. If you don't hear anything, hit that kill switch. Okay, and then you can put your grip on. Now, this is a very, very tight fit with this grip, okay? So just be aware of that when you're putting your grip on. And there went that blade plug. Man, I haven't done that in a while. All right. So you can put your grip on. Another cool thing about this hilt is that the upper section will also unthread. And there is that OLED up there. So I've taken advantage of the space up here and we have put an OLED. Okay. Tried to switch up the animations.
Hello, Master.
On that OLED.
It's been a while.
For each font. Okay. But that's it. So once you get your battery in and everything is threaded together, you are good to go. So for this brass toggle switch here, toggling it up is your main, down will be your aux, okay? And that's it. It's a great hilt, great representation of Anakin's hilt from SP Sabers, okay? Let's come down to the bottom, okay? So there it is, the low ground from SP Sabers. Nice sounding hilt. So let's put a blade in it. So this will take a 7/8 inch NeoPixel blade. The blade retention for this hilt is behind this upper red button, right? So you want to unthread that. There is a set screw back here. I'm going to rest my blade on those PCB pins. And then I will tighten that set screw. Okay. And then you can put this red button back in place. Nice, elegant way to hide your set screw, okay? So once that's in, you're ready to go.
Master Qui-Gon.
Okay. Let's see what else we got on here.
Anakin Skywalker.
It's a great feeling hilt. I actually love holding Anakin's grip or Anakin's hilt in the middle like this. I feel as though it just feels better. It feels more balanced that way. Yeah. Plus you've got that knurled midsection there. Okay. One more.
Hello, Master.
Okay. So that's it. That's the low ground from SP Sabers. This time with the blade plug in place. It did fly across my office. But anyhow, so that's the low ground from SP Sabers. A great, great hilt. To the customer, thank you very much for trusting me with your install. This has quite a journey ahead of it. It is going all the way back to Australia. So thank you very much for trusting me with your build. If anyone has any questions about this particular install or anything really, please do not be a stranger. And with that being said, may the force be with you always. Have a good one, everybody.